No, I don't think anyone has. Who has the quiz today? Yeah, some people, the A group has it on Monday, right? That's what I said. Okay.
We only started like 2 days ago.
Right. So one group has it tomorrow, B group, and then the A group has it on Monday. Okay. Well, let me see who's here. Wait is here. Colin Spencer. Let's see if he's here. Jawohl, Spencer ist da. Okay, und Alex, ja, und Seth, da, und Abby, Matthew, nicht here, but he's in this class though, right?
Yeah, he's supposed to be here. He was here earlier today.
I thought I saw him. Oh, maybe he told me. I can't remember now. All right. That's all right. Let's look at the vocabulary then. For some of you tomorrow, am Montag, some of you on Montag. Female pilot. I shuffled these around a little bit. And what's going to be the gender of that word? Der, die, or das? Die Piloten. So that's what's going to be with all these careers. It's going to be der or die. One or the other. Pencil sharpener. This is not a career though. Spitzer with a Z, T-Z-E-R, floor. Der Boden. Poster. It's das. It's das. Now that's an exception. I said most words in an ER are der, but that's one that's not though. That's borrowed from English, so das Poster. A book. This is also das. Buch, globe. Das Globus. Pencil. Der Bleistift. Door. Die Tour. Map. Close. Die Landkarte. Landkarte, phone. Like this kind of phone. Das Telefon. School desk you're sitting in. Die Schulbank. A male architect. Der Architekt. Female teacher. Die Lehrer. Oh, I went too far. Die Lehrerin. Bulletin board. Pinnwand. We're going to have this word later, just Wand on its own, but bulletin board is that. Scissors. Die Schere. Board. Die Tafel. Male student. Der Student. Female student. Die Studentin. Projector. Der Beamer. Clock. Die Uhr. What's a Kuckucksuhr? Cuckoo clock, right? All right. What's an armband Uhr? All right. What's a Wanduhr? Okay. What's a Standuhr? A grandfather clock. Yeah, good. All kinds of clocks. Male pilot? Pilot. Female architect. Die Architektin. Male teacher. Der Lehrer. Marker. Der Stift. Handle on the door. It's die Türklinke. Ceiling. Die Decke. Desk, like here. Say Schreib. Tisch. It's der, because it's also der Tisch. So, talk about this in a minute. Der Schreibtisch. Eraser. Like that kind of eraser. Der Tafellappen. 2 words. Talked about it yesterday. Tafel and Lappen. Pen. Der Kuli. Flag. Die Flagge. Wall, just had it 3 times now. Die Wand. Soda, die Cola, diet soda, die Cola Light, computer, der Computer, window, das Fenster, cell phone, das Handy. Okay, sehr gut. Now, I was talking yesterday about let's see if I can do this now. Let me try this. Hold on 1 second, Spencer. I'm going to try something. Let me sort these by date. Give me 1 second here. I'm trying to share it with everybody. Okay. Where's that good picture I'm looking for? All right. So can you see that? This is, I'm going to show it to Spencer too. You guys can see it from there. Should be, application window. There we go. So some words in German are just that big, right? Look at that German Scrabble. You don't need a big board for some of these words because you've got some words. Let me keep trying to pull these up here. This might be the best way to do it. I got so much stuff on my desktop. Okay. I had a better one. Okay. You want to see some funny ones here? There you go. Here's a good one. Here's a guy trying to make a tweet. 140 characters. That's barely enough for 2 words. All right. German humor is so funny. Let me see. I got this one. I wanted to show you this really, really long word. I can't remember. 30 reasons why German is the worst. All right. Let's not say that. But here's one reason why. There's the Twitter guy. I'll come back to that in a minute. Look at this word here. Hold on, Spencer. Let me get you on there. Where are you? There you are. All right, I'm going to pull you in here. You got to see this one. Yeah. Fußboden. Now, maybe you see the word Boden. Oh, okay. Fußboden Schleifmaschinenverleih. Wow. Well, Fuß is the word for foot. And Boden we just had, right? What's Boden? And so that's a kind of an old word to say. People still say it sometimes. Fußboden. It just means floor. A foot floor? I don't know. Where else would your feet go, right? But Fußboden. And then a Schleifmaschine is a sander. So this is what you would use like on hardwood floors. And you're going to take off the old finish, off the floor to strip them down. And Verleih is rental. So it's a floor sander machine rental store. But they put all those words together. So you really got Fuß, Boden, Schleif, Maschine, Verleih. 5 words pushed together to make this big, huge word. That guy's actually looks like he's using one of these things down there. Fußboden Schleifmaschinenverleih. Wow. This is what keeps people from taking German, right here. This is my biggest enemy right there. Well, if it, I don't know what the rule. There's not really. No, this is beyond me. But if it all applies to the same thing, like the floor sander machine rental, we probably say rental. I don't know what we call this, but we would split it up into different words like Fußboden, and then sanding machine rental. Right? We'd have it like floor sanding machine. We'd have 4 words maybe for this, right? But if it all applies to the same thing, what they do, what the service is, and the thing they rent, they push it all into one word like that. Now, that's not a definite hard, fast rule, but that's quite Now, this makes me think this is why Germans should play more Scrabble, because this is a winning word right here.
Yeah.
This is the kind of word that gets you like, 300 points or something in Scrabble. All right.
What's the longest word in there?
Well, that's a bit debatable because people can still like put other words together to make bigger words. Let me see here. Yeah, this kind of talks about how like some things about German are really practical, like gloves. I don't know how to say this. Guantes, gun, and then Handschuhe, which literally means hand shoes. That's the word for gloves in German. Handschuhe. Let me see here. And then they make fun of how this sounds, right? Italian farfalla, butterfly, papillon, mariposa, Schmetterling. That's the word for butterfly. Here's the long word. You're German if you can pronounce, all right, Tschechische Chefchemiker auf griechisch-chinesischen Passagierschiffen. Wow. It's the Czech chief chemist on a Greek-Chinese passenger ship. It's just nonsense. I mean, it's just nonsense. But it just sounds passenger ship, yeah. Now this one you guys can probably already relate to a little bit, because you notice there's already like several words for the word you, and there's even more depending on different things. But du, you, dich, you, dir, you, sie, formal, you, ihnen, wie geht es ihnen, you, ihr, plural, you, euch, I didn't get there yet, but you. Oh my gosh. How many, so you kind of get it. There's one other, look at this. Did German snakes go, what sound does a set make? Yes, this would be a good t-shirt, by the way. German snakes go, I like it.
You can like get pictures and then like iron them on the shirts and then it'll look like you can like get a white t-shirt and put something on
Yeah.
and iron it on.
Yeah, that's, look, here's one, learn German. Schild, which is a shield. Kröte, which is like a frog or really a toad. And then a turtle is a Schildkröte. Let's just be honest. I mean, turtles are just frogs with a heavy shell on the outside, I guess. I don't know. Schildkröte is a turtle. Very, very kind of like directly to the point. I don't know what that one means. Here's another one too. Scienza, science, Ciencia, Naturwissenschaften. Yeah, here we go. You guys learned Kuli, but Kuli actually is short for Kugelschreiber. Kuli is the shortened version. Pen, penna, pluma. I don't know. This is kind of penna, Kugelschreiber. There we go. Kind of that one I don't get. Oh, look at this. German Wi-Fi is the worst. Check it out. Now that's a t-shirt right there. Is the worst. You guys get that? No?
Yeah.
I'm going to get a laugh machine. This one I really like. Because Kinder, a Kind is a child. Kinder, like kindergarten, we have a word in English, right? Comes from German. Kinder means children. So this is what it says. No matter how kind you are, look at these kids here. No matter how kind you are, German children will always be kinder, kinder. See what we did there? See what we did? Little play on words. Yeah. Okay, someone wrote the word here. This is one of the longer words in German, right there. Donau Dampfschiffsfahrgesellschaftens Kapitänskajüte. Here's one maybe a little bit longer. Same beginning. Kapitänskajüte Schlüssel. Well, it's like the captain of a Donau or Danube steamship's wife. Something like that. That's what they say. That they always say that's the longest word in German. I don't know. There you go.
The longest word in English is like the longest word in math.
It may be.
Yeah, it's like,
Like it's like a whole entire like two paragraphs.
It's like a chemical name, isn't it, or something? It's a
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
yeah. It is pretty long. Okay, I came across this this morning, actually. I got here early and I came across it this morning and thought it was pretty funny. Let's look here. Add a couple of things on here. Move forward. Children. Okay, I thought there was a thing here. Anyway, the reason I showed you those pictures, though, is because of what we talked about yesterday about let me get the lights here real quick, about the compound words. You get that one long word, Fußbodenschleifmaschinenverleih. Okay, well, you've got Fuß, and you've got Boden, and you've got Schleifmaschine, and Verleih. And this is feminine, this is masculine, and also masculine. But even though there's a feminine word, when you put them all together, it's the gender of the last word that matters. And the new compound word is the gender of the last word. That's, of course, exceptional with all of that. But let's just say, okay, that thing right there is a garden gnome. But in German, it's called a Gartenzwerg. That's a compound word. I think garden gnome is 2 words in English, right? I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but in German, it's 1 word. So Garten is der. And, Zwerg is das. So, das Gartenzwerg. So the gender of the last word becomes the gender of the new word. Well, one other thing another word I thought of last night. Here's one that's the same. Die Tour and die Klinke. So you put it, this is feminine and this is feminine. That's pretty easy. Die Tourklinke. But again, it's based off of the gender of the last word, Klinke. Okay, that's why I showed you this. Then I came across the other little cool things. So. There's actually one more thing I wanted to show you from that. Sorry, I'm kind of off on a tangent here. Do you mind if I go on a tangent sometimes? No? Yes?
No.
Don't mind so much? Oh, good. Sometimes I do that. Okay, let me get... look at this one here. I was talking yesterday also, or not, maybe on Tuesday. No, I can't remember when. It was sometime this week about these words for what all bitte. I forget which class it was now, but bitte can mean. And we could lights me again, please. Here's all the things that bitte can mean. Pardon, like someone says something, bitte. It can mean please. Oh, bitte, bitte. Like if you come to a door at the same time, let's say, and you want them to go, oh, bitte. Like please, I guess. Yeah. But if I hand back homework to you, I'd say, bitte, bitte. Like, here you go. It also means you're welcome. And it also means not at all. Like someone does a favor for you. Oh, danke. Oh, bitte. Yeah. Which you could translate it as you're welcome. But really, if the person kind of brushes you off, like, no big deal. Not at all. Bitte. Good. Pardon? Bitte. So that's crazy, right? Bitte can mean all kinds of things. Here it's a question, though. Pardon? The other ones are just on their own. Yeah, it's a pretty flexible word. All right, I just almost forgot about that. Okay, let me go back to where I was starting to. Where was I here?
That's like the opposite of English is weird. This time, and German is different.
Say it one more time.
Like this time, really like that one was like this was the whole time in German, and then English was a bunch of different things. And the other time, you told us that it was like it's you every single time.
Yeah,
English.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's exactly right. Exactly right. All right. No, let's not do that. Let's do, let me see here. All right, let's just do the singular. I'm going to make this here, and let me share it with Mr. Spencer. Okay. Oh, good deal. Okay, so we've got here, what's this word here? What's this thing? That picture right there. Der or die or das?
there.
Der. Computer. Right here. Let's say, what about this behind her here? What's the gender of that? Das. Another word that ends in ER that doesn't fit my little rule. That's Fenster. Good. This guy for the chalkboard here.
Couple.
Okay, but I think the guy is what we're focused on.
There.
Der Lehrer. Good. What would that be though behind him? Die Tafel. Good. What do we got here? That's der Stuhl. Der Stuhl. And here?
Oh, that's it.
Der Tisch. What's this thing right here though? If it's der Tisch, this must be, so it must also be what? Der Schreibtisch. Because the last word is der Tisch. That's my point there. This kid here coming home from school who's, no, nochmal? Yeah, das Kind. He's got a book bag and a lunch thing. Der Student, okay. Der Student. Sehr gut. Let's move on then. Just want to finish up these last exercises here. Got that one already. Let's try, nope. Did we do that one already? Oh, that's about plural. No, I don't think we did that. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Good. Here. Yeah. Yes. So here we have, let me share this here. So like we have, I'm going to put this on the board real quick. I keep losing. Okay. Okay. Pronomen means pronouns. So when we talk about something like, and every noun we talk about has a gender. It's either der, die, or das. Masculine, feminine, or neuter. And since every noun has a gender, we can attach, okay, we can say that der words, we refer to words that are masculine as er, which normally means he, but here it could kind of mean it maybe. And die, we can refer to feminine words as sie. And das, we can refer to neuter words as s. So masculine, feminine, neuter. Same thing on this side. Good. So der can be replaced with er. Der words. Die words, we can refer back to those words as sie. And neuter words, das, we can refer back to them as s. I think I've finished already, right? But das, look at this. S, Z, oh, there's an IE right there. See it? ER. Not a coincidence. So the first one here says, Der Tisch ist groß. So we already know we're talking about the table. And we know the word table is masculine. So what else can we say? Der Tisch ist groß. What would be the pronoun we'd use to talk about der Tisch? It's der Tisch, so er. And look, we have two choices, S or er. Right. Now it looks like it's saying he is very beautiful too. But why am I saying Tisch? This is das Haus. I'm sorry, guys. I was looking at number 2. Well, it's das Haus. It's groß. What's the gender of house? I can tell you right there. Neuter. What's the corresponding pronoun then for that? S. I'm sorry. Now der Tisch is klein. Er. It's new also. Here, this word er would mean it. Der Tisch ist klein. Er ist auch neu. Because er and der are related. These two words right there. Alex und ich, that's two people, sind Studenten. And someone speaking in first person, Alex and I are students. blank sind gute Freunde. How would we say, if a person says, Alex and I are good friends, or our students, wir, because think it makes sense. Alex and I are students, we are good friends. The person who's speaking wouldn't say, Alex and I are students, they're best friends. No, wir sind auch gute Freunde. Who are die Jungen? That's plural. Jungen? We have der Junge, we have that word. We have the Junge und Mädchen. Boys, this is plural then. Die Jungen sind aus Deutschland. So plural, the boys. And so blank sind Touristen. They are tourists, right? Sie sind Touristen. Now we have another noun, not a pronoun or other names, but der Film. So right away you should kind of know, what's der Film? What's the corresponding pronoun? Right there on the board. Er. Der Film is interessant. That's our choice. And it is also really long, very long. Der Film ist interessant. Er ist auch sehr lang. It sounds weird that we were using the word he and maybe even she and to refer to it. Because in English we'd say, the film's interesting and it's long too. But in German, since there's this gender thing, we have the der words, the die words, das words. You refer back to those things using er, sie, or s. Okay, that's a new thing. Not new to German, but new to you guys, right? German's been doing it for a long time. All right, one more. Let me see, I think maybe we did. No, we didn't. Okay. This one here. Let me get. Beschreiben. Schreiben is to write. Like I said, Schreibtisch. Beschreiben is to describe. Beschreiben Sie, so describe, and they're going to tell you what's going on in the picture. Sie sind im Café. These three people here, they're in the cafe. This guy here, blank, something, Musiker. Who can give me a couple of words that would make that into a good sentence about this person here? Is it a man? Okay. Er ist, that's it. Remember, we don't put an article and we don't say er ist ein Musiker. In English we do, but not in German. We just say he is musician. Er ist Musiker. Maybe you say er ist musikalisch. Hopefully he is if he's a musician. Er ist Musiker. What about this one? We've got people in a museum, like a whole family. Yeah, it was like there's like 4 people here in this museum. Like they're together. Sie sind. What's that mean? Sie sind im Museum. They are. Where are they? In the museum. Okay. Ich und meine Freunde blank im Klassenzimmer. Right? Like you guys are right now. What would that be? It's plural subject, I and my friends. Sind again. Are, where are you? Here you're in the museum, here you're in Klassenzimmer. Right here, you're in one right now. Classroom, yeah, and there's the picture, see? There's a teacher, some students, good. Max, what can we say about, what do you think sportlich means? Sport und sportlich. Sporty, but what do we call people who are sporty? Athletic, right? This is the word. So, Max blank sportlich. We could say, but I notice there's a comma right there. So let's say Max, comma, du, like I'm talking directly to him. Max, du bist sportlich. There he is, going for the layup. Paula und Elias, comma, talking to two people, comma, blank so romantisch. What? No. Zeit, what's the pronoun though? I call them by their first name, so it's informal. Ihr seid, you two, you all, what are you guys? Romantisch. Here's a new word. No, you already knew it. This woman here, how do we refer to this woman here? We can give her a name, or you can call her Z. Now what's the word? The verb? 9. Not sie sind, but ist. She is in Paris. And so I noticed that through this whole exercise here, we learned a couple phrases. Please say im café. Good. So now we can combine the verb to be with like locations like this, like a couple of locations. Sie sind im café. And this is, but you already knew. None of you even thought about it for very long, what Musiker is. Yeah, it made sense. And you never had to think about what im Museum meant that much. Or not a whole lot about im Klassenzimmer. And a little bit maybe about sportlich. There's a bunch of new words here. And romantisch, we did have that word, right? Okay. And then obviously you learn the city name. Paris is the same, it's just pronounced differently. But Paris is Paris, right? So, but you would guess that there's an Eiffel Tower in the back. There's all kinds of visual clues too. You see a guy playing basketball, sportlich, good. Holding hands, walking in the park, romantisch, fine. Eiffel Tower in the background, Paris must be Paris. Teacher with a few students, Klassenzimmer. Looking at a work of art, museum. Dressed in a tuxedo with tails, Musiker. Sitting around here with cups of coffee, im café. So there's more than just the word. There's also a visual clue with the picture. And all those are things that you should use and manipulate to your advantage to know what these words are. Although these are fairly obvious. Keep going, yeah?
So like when it says in cafe,
yeah,
and at the bottom it says in Paris.
Yeah, okay. Good question. Im café, for reasons we don't understand yet, im is a contraction actually for in the cafe. So they contract those two words and make it into im. And so that word, they are in the cafe, and they are in the museum, and they are in the classroom. But when you're in, you wouldn't say you are in the Paris, you just say in Paris. That's why that's just in. Yeah, in means in, you're right. But im, when I say contraction, it's two words made into one, like can, not, to can't. That kind of contraction. They don't use apostrophes or like that. And so im is a contraction for two words that, like I said, one word we don't know yet. In dame. And in dame becomes one word im. And so that's a contraction or a shortened version of in dame. And that's why we say in the museum, in the cafe, in the classroom. Im Klassenzimmer, im Museum, im Café, but in Paris. That's a good question, good observation there. Okay? Yeah? Let's do one more thing. Let's look at the vocabulary one more time. We have a short week with the, let's shuffle these up a little bit. Let's go here. What about phone? Das Telefon. Der Computer. Das Handy. Tell you what, I'm going to do something different than that. Let's try this then. What's this word in English? This one here? Pencil sharpener. Desk. You know, I did this on accident one time, and the kids were like, oh, do that again. That helps me memorize the words easier. Better. I don't know. Somehow. You see it the other way around all of a sudden. This one? Ceiling. Here? Eraser. Tafellappen. Projector. Doorknob. Male or female? Male. Map. Female, male? Female, okay. Female architect. Male pilot. Scissors. Good. Soda. Diet soda. Pencil. Die Uhr. Hey. Hello. Lehrer. What is it? Male teacher. Poster is pretty easy. School desk. Floor. And the picture was Fußboden, but good. This one? Male. Marker. Wall. Book. Flag. Pen. Female student. Like a whiteboard. Window. Bulletin board. Globe. There you go. Okay. Okay. You feel good about that? I feel really good about it. Take that off there. All right. Well, that went faster than I thought it was going to go, guys. I'm kind of at a. Will you look at the vocab? Do we have a? Are you A or B group? I'm sorry. Are you? Okay, so you'll take it on Monday. Okay. And I posted the words on. Well, they're on my cache. Okay. And Spencer, you're taking it on Monday also. Okay, with the other middle schoolers. All right, letting you know that.
I was gonna take it on Friday, so I didn't have to.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
It's okay with me.
So I wouldn't have to study it.
Okay, fair enough. I think you guys know it pretty well. Good. Any other questions? I still like this one here. That'd be a good T-shirt also. I still like this one though. German Wi-Fi is the worst. Oh well. I better let that go now. Okay. Whoa, what happened here? I don't know what that's all about. Pop-ups or something.
That might be the virus.
Yeah. I've done that before to these computers. All right, guys. Since I'm gonna log off, okay? We're all good today. Okay, Chus, he's saying okay. See how he writes there? Look at that. Here's his answer. Okay. Look at that. Hello, Herr Weaver. All right. Chus.